Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about few methods that we can use with the dictionaries. So first method I'm going to talk about is get method. So in our last videos we have discussed that how we can use scare brackets to read any value linked to a key in the dictionary. So for example, I have this dictionary here. It has two elements. This is the key of first element, this is the value, this is the key, this is the value. So if I want to read a value linked to this key, I can simply use scare brackets, give the key, and I will get the value. Okay. Now let's suppose I enter a key which is not existing. For example, Tom. This is not mentioned in the dictionary. So if I run this, I'm going to get an error called key error. So if you want to read any element of a dictionary using a key and you give a key that is not existing, you will get this error. So if you want to avoid this error in your program, there is another method to read values linked to a key. That's where we can use get. So get method allows us to give a default value which will be shown if the key is not existing. For example, here I am saying print the value or get the value linked to key John. If John key is existing in the dictionary, it will print its value. In case it's not, then it will print any default value. You can give any value here. So here in the first example, I am taking John, which is existing key, Tom, which is not existing. So if I run this is a dictionary. Now for John, I am getting this value because this is linked to John. But for Tom, there is no value. So I am getting a default value. So in this way, I can avoid error while reading a value for a key. Now, if you don't have this option of default values like by using scare brackets, then we will get an error. So in programming, we want to avoid error. So if you want to avoid error while reading values for a given key, we can use get method. So that is the advantage of using get method in comparison to scare brackets. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about few methods related to removing any item from the dictionary. We have pop item. This method removes the last element entered in the dictionary, and in the earlier versions of Python it will randomly remove any item. So now they have made some changes. Pop method allows us to remove value linked to a specific key. So we have to provide the key, and if key is not existing, we will get an error. So this method also provides us with the option of default values. And clear method will clear all the element of the dictionary. So let's take few examples. Here I have two dictionaries. I am printing them before making any change. Then I am saying pop2. That means remove the value linked to key 2. Okay. So, and here I am saying pop4. I don't have here 4 key. Okay. So, but I can provide a default value. That means whenever I do this operation, if that value is not found for this key, I will get this as a return. So if I look at the output of here, let me run this again, and let's look at here. These two lines are printed here, dictionary is printed. Now this line gives me banana because 2 is linked to banana value. Now this one 4, there is no value linked to key 4, so I am getting this message, no value found because of this. If I remove this default value, then I will get an error. So, oh, sorry. If I run this, I'm going to get this error because 4 key is not existing and I am not providing default values, so I am getting this error. So these kind of situations we want to avoid. So like get method here also we can give default values to avoid errors. Okay. So this is the advantage of using pop with default values. Okay. So this is one way to remove any element of dictionary. Now we have other options also. Pop item, same dictionary, I'm using pop, it will remove the last item, and if I use clear, it will clear all the dictionary. But I'm printing these options so that to see what these method actually returns. So if I run this, now let's look at the output. These are the two dictionaries I am printing as it is. Now when I say pop item, it will give me the last. So I am getting this. When I say clear, this will not return me anything. That's why I'm getting none. Then this line is printed, and these are the dictionary after these operations have worked. So clear will clean everything, and pop item will remove the last item, so I will get only 1 and 2. So this is how pop item and these clear method they work with dictionaries. Okay. Now there is another way to remove any element. We call it del keyword. This is not a method, this is just a keyword. So this is a dictionary I have. I'm using del, and I'm specifying the key that okay, delete the value linked to key 1. So when I will print it, okay, so this is I'm printing before deleting, this is after. So now I see here value with key 1 is gone. Okay, so that's how this del keyword works. So I will stop here for this video. Thank you for watching.